Is that good?
So before we get into this, I want you to look and see which interrogation shapes we are missing.
Okay, I'll do that, but we're gonna find everything anyway.
I know, but I'm very excited about the interrogation tapes. I was wondering if we could do that first.
We're gonna... No. And the only reason why is because we have to go by building.
Oh, okay.
And so we'd have to ignore a bunch of stuff to do that.
Oh, okay.
I did have a question for you. What group or what thing here do you think people spent the most time looking at on this screen? Like, what character do you think that there's been the most game time logged in looking at? I think
Harley and Ivy.
I think it's between Quincy Sharp. Okay, sorry about the stupid this thing up there, the mouse thing. I can't get rid of that. I think it's between Quincy Sharp, particularly here. Do you see how he has a gooning stain? Right there, he has a goon stain. I think it's between staring at his goon stain.
What about Aaron?
Gordon's top hat, because he literally looks like he's about to show up at a Magic the Gathering competition and be like, "Milady," or "Wow, a girl, a female player of Magic the Gathering. Can I please show you my nice, throbbing, hard, girthy deck box?"
And then after that, you have to go.
Yeah, you have to breathe really hard. Police brutality himself, Frank Bowles.
Balls.
I think there's been a lot of fantasizing about that eye and what it can do.
Oh.
And how he lost it.
What about Aaron Cash?
And this guy right here.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Who, you will not know this reference, but has the Cage of Mensis from Bloodborne.
Cool.
On his head.
Cool.
And a thong.
Oh, I like thongs.
But yeah, for diversity's sake, I also think a lot of people stared at Aaron Cash.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Right there.
Sorry, I don't see color.
keep going
I don't even
past
see him. I don't see color.
He's right there.
Where is he? I don't see color.
By me.
Oh, he must be this fine, upstanding white gentleman.
Yes.
Ah, got it. Wait a minute, why'd they have to take away from him by putting 2 white people in here?
I don't know, that's pretty rude.
Okay.
Couldn't even get black guards.
And he couldn't even get his own thing.
Yeah, he couldn't, could he?
Nice fly, though.
But Gordon got his own.
Yeah, I saw that. Even Quincy Sharp got his own. Alright, so... we're doing... basically Riddler stuff.
Oh, you couldn't figure this one out. Now you see it, or now I see it, now you don't, or whatever?
Oh, I thought this saved. I did figure this out.
You did?
Yeah, I figured it out, and I thought I showed you I thought I recorded it and showed it at the end of the last footage.
I don't think so. I thought I said, and I quote, "Let's just give up on this for now. I have to go poop."
Look how dumb this is. It's right here.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, I don't remember these, like has been very obvious throughout the game. There's only certain ones I remember. So, we're gonna do some of these.
Go get those 2 down there.
I don't remember where they are, so we're going to intensive treatment first.
Oh, okay.
Because we spent a lot of time looking for those 2 down there and feeling stupid, remember?
Oh, I forgot.
Or I should say,
I probably was babbling during that time.
I felt stupid. You probably felt totally fine.
I probably didn't notice we were looking for them.
Yeah, you probably had no issues.
I was probably babbling about, like, women and their rights or whatever.
Boo! Boo! Woke. Woke idiot. No rights for you. Woke idiot, loser.
So, I wanted to tell...
Loser.
I wanted to tell people that for some of the Arkham Challenge maps, I want to be around for, like, the Joker ones, because I've never seen anyone play as Joker before.
Mm-hmm. You mean the Jonkler?
Yeah. But, like, for some of the Asylum Challenge maps, you're gonna actually Let's Play that with T.
I don't think we can promise that yet. He didn't answer. We texted him and said, would you have time to do it?
Yeah, like, he's gonna say no.
Well, he might be like, oh, golly gee, I just got done rubbing my nipples, and I've got to breastfeed my baby from my own loins here, and
yeah, his wife doesn't do that.
I don't really know if I have time for that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You know, that's usually kind of what he does.
What canonically is his daughter's name on the channel?
I don't know.
You need to come up with something funny.
I don't think it matters till she's 18.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What her name is.
That makes sense.
And then we use her for marketing.
Oh!
You know? Like, oh, hey, look, there's this young, new adult here on the channel. Look at this. And everybody will be like, wow!
Put her in a little crop top.
Okay. What? Wow, a girl gamer! You know, that's what they'd say.
Do you think...
We need to... Wait a minute. We need to get, like, because if Nate ever has a child... We need to get Nate and tease kids to date. They both have to be girls.
Okay,
and
so they have to be lesbians.
And they have to have, or bisexual, that's more marketable. And then they have to have their own segment on here called Gayming. Gayming.
Girls gaming.
Yeah, and then, you know, you'll be, I hope T doesn't watch this, it'll be uncomfortable. You'll be like the old, like, you know, the old maid who, like, has to hang out with, like, the too young...
Isn't this only gonna be, like, 18 years from now?
Only? That's a long time.
Well, like, yeah, but wouldn't I only be, like, in my 40s? I'd still be a hot young little minx.
No, you'll be used up.
Oh, okay.
You'll be done for. You'll be on your way out the door of the channel, too. But, you know, we could probably get a good couple of years out of you.
Well, think about it. I'm almost 24. I'll be 24 in a couple months. So in 10 years, I'll be 34. And then 8 more years, so let's just add 10 to that, because who cares about, like, the 2?
Me.
So then I would be 44-ish, or 42 to 44-ish, by the time T's kid is 18. I think I'd still be young-ish. What, is 42 to 44 too old for you?
If Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't date you, neither will I. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that makes sense.
At what point do you think he'll stop dumping girls when they're over 25? Because isn't he almost 50?
He is in his 50s.
He is
I'm
in his
pretty sure
50s?
he's like 55-ish.
What? He doesn't look 55. He must, like, drink the blood of young virgins or some weird shit Hollywood people
Let's
do.
ask Siri about it.
Hey Siri, does Leonardo DiCaprio drink the blood of young virgins?
Okay, I found this on the web for Does Leonardo DiCaprio Drink the Blood of Young Virgins? Check it out.
Check it out! Wow! Don't mind if I do.
What's wrong with you?
A lot.
Why is it not working?
I don't know. Maybe because the Leo force is preventing it.
Be quiet for a second.
Oh, sorry.
How old is Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio is 50 years old.
Look, Jill. Look. This is where it was.
That's really dumb.
Can't see it? Now you can.
So he's exactly 50.
Solution not aligned, huh? That's not aligned enough?
You're dumb. I think it needs to go down a little more. Nope, not like that. Other way. Like that. Over a little more. It's not in the middle.
It is now.
Oh, okay.
Somehow that worked.
So did you hear that he's 50?
But that doesn't work. That works. Not that.
No.
I did hear he's 50. I think it's kind of... I mean, like, look, I have no problem with age gaps in people if they're comfortable, as long as all the individuals are of age. It would be weird if it was like... It is weird, though, if it's an 18-year-old to me. It's an adult, but it's such a young adult that it's like... It's just so
My only problem with it is when it's like a Drake situation where he was friends with the girl before she turned 18, and then as soon as she turned 18, they came out as dating.
That's... Yeah, well, that did happen with someone, didn't it?
That happened with Drake.
Yeah, but didn't
Multiple times.
Yeah, wasn't there some girl that... There was some black model, I thought, that happened with. Like a girl who was a model, and...
I don't know. And then my other problem with it is what Leonardo does, where he, like, will date a girl from the ages of 18 to 25, and then as soon as they turn 25, he will dump them and find someone younger and rinse and repeat.
We're gonna go out this door really quick just to see if this path leads to something.
And the reason I don't like either of those is because I find both of those really scummy to do.
They are. They're very weird. They're very weird. Yeah, I mean, is there a situation where you could know someone before they're of age and then end up dating them after they are of age? Probably.
But it's weird to do as soon as they turn 18.
And it's also odd if it feels like a pattern.
It's also weird if you're, like, in your 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Because isn't Drake, like, in his 30s?
Let's
look up how Drake... How old
gonna be
Drake
honest,
is.
I don't know.
How old is Drake?
Drake is 38 years old.
38,
okay, so he's almost 40.
He's like, I used to call you on my cell phone.
So, like,
when you were 16 years old.
One sec. So, here's the thing. If you were, like, 22, you know, and you knew a girl who was, like, 16, and then later on she became 18, and maybe you guys had met through, like, school things because you're not that, you know, young, or you're not that old to have, like, not been in high school for very long.
You're not that guy, pal.
You know what I mean? Like, you were in high school, like, probably 3 or 4 years ago, so you might, like, know a couple people in passing. So, like, that's a situation where, like, I could understand maybe knowing someone who's underage, but then they became 18, you know, kind of had a thing later on. But, like, when you're 40, it's like, how do you know this person and why?
And also this, you need to get out your food, don't you?
Could you go get it?
Oh, come on. I always have to get it.
Yay, Bobby!
You gotta set that down over there for a few minutes.
Okay.
It's really hot.
Wow, you cut it up for me and everything?
Yeah.
That was so nice of you. Did you put garlic, too? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, you're the best.
I was gonna say that with that conversation, all of this is why I never had... I mean, I'm totally fine with people not liking it as a character writing standpoint. But this is why I never found, like, the Barbara and Bruce thing in the DCAU to be grooming or whatever. Because it's like, oh yeah, this guy knew this person, knew that she existed, but had basically no interaction with her until she was, like, 15 or 16. Then she became Batgirl of her own volition.
And then he still didn't really have tons of contact with her, except for seeing her hang out with Dick.
He basically had zero contact with her.
Yeah.
Then in the New Adventures, when she's older, and I believe she's
her 20s.
Doing college, then he starts to work more closely with her.
Yeah.
And so to me, it was like, okay, well, he didn't groom anyone. Like, if you want to act like, or if you want to say, I shouldn't say act like, if you want to say, this is fucking weird, because that's your, like, foster father figure type role's daughter, sure, but like he had no familial relationship with her. Like, it's not like they were brother and sister. He didn't really know her.
I also think in the DCAU, Gordon and him don't have the kind of relationship that's like father-sonny. I think they have the more kind of relationship of like
professional. Yeah,
like two guys who are kind of friends, kind of not, and they're just kind of working together to make sure that this city is cleaned up because it's so bad.
Right. Well,
And also, Gordon seems supportive of everything Barbara does, because, like, he knew she was Batgirl before she even told him, and he was supportive.
Oh, yeah, there was an episode where, I already solved this, so where is this riddle? There was an episode in the New Adventures we watched recently where, like, I mean, I guess spoilers for Batman the New Adventures or whatever, she was going to tell him, and then basically he's like, I already know what's going on, you don't have to tell me anything. And it's kind of left ambiguous, but it's pretty obvious. It's like, oh, he figured it out. He's not an idiot, you know what I mean? Like, he's a detective. Or, I mean, he's a commissioner, but he has the abilities of a detective. He figured this out. I'm trying to figure out where to go here, sorry.
If I was Gordon's age, and my daughter, who's, like, between the ages of 20 and 25... is working very closely with Batman, is Batgirl. I've known Batman for years, know he's a stand-up guy, and then all of a sudden she says, actually, me and Batman decided we might start dating, or are dating, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, it makes sense.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, you have a man and a woman who are both into, I mean...
have the same goals.
And the same sexuality. I mean, they're both straight, basically. I mean, I guess I don't...
working together for very closely for years.
Barback's a little fruity with Kara, but that would be about it.
True. I mean, that's kind of about it, though, is like, I just kind of don't see why it would be shocking in that universe specifically.
And that too is like people. So I had never seen all of the New Adventures until recently. You know, like I had seen parts of it on TV. It was what was playing when I was a kid. Even more than the animated series. It was like the New Adventures, Beyond, Justice League. Like that was kind of the era where I saw a lot of these things on TV. And I didn't realize just how douchebaggy Dick Grayson becomes.
Dick is extremely douchebaggy and pushes Barbara away every chance he gets.
In the DCAU, and then people are like, well, that was Dick's girlfriend. And it's like, he made it pretty clear that he didn't want that to be his girlfriend anymore.
And he made it pretty clear to her that she wasn't wanted and that she wasn't cared about.
Yeah, he wasn't interested.
And then who did care about her? Who was there for her at every single turn?
Jesus.
Batman.
Breadman.
Bratman.
Breadman.
Breadman was. I'm just saying, like, in that universe specifically, with how much of a dick Dick Grayson was, really living up to his name, and how much he pushed her away, and then how there for her Bruce was, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Well, and they had the same goals, and I believe eventually it's kind of, I mean, you'll see more and beyond, but it's kind of implied it's like Batman couldn't give up the mission and he couldn't chill out, and she wanted to eventually settle down.
And also, that Barbara also might just have the same kind of kink I do, where she's into older dudes.
Well, okay, let's listen to Amadeus Arkham, an older dude. Or whoever this is.
I had a sudden pang of conscience. I sought counsel from my priest on the choices I had made. I asked him if it was a sin to kill in order to save a life. The holy man said all life was sacred, but a judgment would not be upon my soul if I acted to save another. I left the confessional with my soul uplifted, convinced more than ever I am doing a service not only to mankind, but to God as well.
Bro thinks he's Dexter Morgan, which, by the way, people have asked me if I've been watching the new Dexter show. I have not had time yet. We're going back and we're going to watch through the original again.
I don't think that's what the priest meant by that.
No, he's good. Dude's clean, he's fine.
I can understand, like, maybe if you killed someone like Joker, yeah, you would be doing a service to the world, and God would probably be okay with that one.
Yeah, the Joker.
But, like, I think it really depends on the circumstances here. Like, because this kind of sounds like Amadeus was, like, just killing any old person who has, like, a little bit of a mental issue.
I think he was, yeah, taking the people into Arkham and, doing what he could to...
It doesn't seem like he was doing it for justice. It seems like he was doing it because, like, he hated people with mental issues.
Right, he was racist.
Yeah, but, like, towards mentalness?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think...
Mentalophobe.
Do you think he would be racist, or I guess mentalophobe, to, like, a Down syndrome person, too?
New liberal term just dropped, mentalophobe. Guard your wallet, somebody's gonna make t-shirts on that one.
I would.
I don't know. I mean, I probably not. I think he'd probably just feel bad for them and have a moral superiority, like, oh, look at this idiot type thing.
Oh.
I think that would be probably his stance on it, because he kind of seems like high and mighty and better.
Well, he seems like he thinks that the world would be better off without people with mental problems.
I think he thinks the world would be better off without violent offenders who have mental problems.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's necessarily that he's like, hey, you, I heard you have a learning disability. Die.
So it's mostly just like people like Joker that he's killing.
Yes, essentially. Are you going to eat your dinner while we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't say I totally disagree with him, but I don't think he's going about it the right way.
No,
Can I have a napkin?
I mean, I don't have any in here. I used a piece of tissue paper because I couldn't find a tissue, and I blew my nose in it, and now my nose really hurts because it irritated the end of my skin.
Sorry.
I don't know where this is, and it's making me upset.
Keep looking. We got plenty of time.
It could be an Amadeus Arkham. It could be... Where would you find my home sweet home?
Where would you find my home sweet home?
Are we in the transfer loop? Where are we? Let me look.
If Amadeus was gay, would he be Amadeus?
I hope so. Secure transit.
When you come out as gay, are you going to change the channel name to Degenerate Jay?
Oh my gosh, that joke's been made so many times. It's never that funny. Okay, they don't tell me which it is. Got it. Awesome. So, it says that it would be right here. I've checked most layers on this. I'm going to drop all the way down.
Am I move banging right now?
I don't know. I'm gangbanging right now. Not through there. It could be right here. I'm basically on top of it.
I had downloaded this game on my phone that was like Mukbang Simulator, where like you would...
The fuck is the point of that? You just eat?
Yeah, like you would bring your character to the grocery store and then pick out the food they were gonna eat and then bring them home and like listen to them eat with like the ASMR sounds.
What in the world? Who likes that? Who's that for?
But every time they would come home from the store to like start eating the food, they would have an ad play and the ad would break the sound for the entire game. So then you had to listen to them eat in silence when there was supposed to be sound, and it was just not fun anymore.
Oh. I think it just sounds not fun at all. What am I looking for here?
The whole point was to be able to listen to her eat.
Listen to what now?
Listen to her eat.
Oh, okay. How is this not like a Riddler thing, that there's all this obsession with Croc here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe too obvious.
Huh. And somebody's like, I know exactly where that is. I've played this 35 times.
It's the only game I play!
How do you not remember? I hope you die! And they reach through the thing.
I am Arkham Fanatic 121212.
Luckily, our audience on this channel's not bad with that, but on that other channel, holy shit.
Yeah, we've had a couple of people who,
need to go outside.
This is their Sonic the Hedgehog.
They need outside time. I guess I just
Did you get what I meant by that one?
Yeah, you're calling them autistic. Truly an epic display of autism. Well, maybe we should move on.
Okay.
And then come back after we do the other...
Well, all the ones we can't find, we can always just look up.
I try not to do that.
Yeah, but does it matter?
It matters to me. I try not to do that. I think what we should do, though, is get these other ones, because then whatever one is left on the Riddler's challenge thing, I'll know what type it is. You know what I mean? I'll know what I'm looking for.
Are we going to do all the Riddler trophies in Arkham Knight?
I'd like to.
Are we going to do them before we do the final cutscene so that we can see, like, the Nightfall thing?
Yeah, why not?
I'd like that, because I was never able to do that.
Do you want to maybe be, like, done eating over there?
No, I'm still eating.
Okay, got it. Sorry about that.
I was never able to do that because I had a hard time figuring out all the Riddler stuff. And the video was, like, so long that I tried to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of gave up.
This should be one. I don't think we had the scanning the first time we came through here. Yep, a top hat and tails is the only dress code for this party in the north. The Iceberg Lounge. 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Hey, wait. We missed it. July 13th and 14th.
Oh.
We're not invited anymore.
That sucks. Well, what's the date today?
I think it's like the 15th or 16th when we record this.
Really? That sucks.
I think so.
So we just missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. That was all I had to say about the Barbara thing. Was like, I think that there's way too many. There's way too many people throwing around like grooming and shit like that when it's not. That I think it undermines like character arcs or even real people when it is that. Like, I saw someone saying that, like, oh, this 19-year-old who is dating a 17-year-old, he's a pedophile.
Huh.
He wants to bang kids. I'm like, well, he's aiming pretty fucking high if he's a pedophile. Why isn't he going for, like, a 15 or 14 or 13? Why is he going for
kind of the problem
someone
here.
who's 17? That makes no sense.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman. The Bible says, "Suffer not a witch to live." Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
So, I used to know this lesbian couple when I was in high school.
Were they hot? Oh, wait. Oh, you were in high... I didn't wait for that part. Never mind. Ignore that.
And
Wait a minute. Actually, you know what? Don't ignore that. I would have been young, too. Were they hot?
One of them was 14, and the other one was a freshman, and the other one was turning 18 and was a senior. And they literally like had to look up online the laws for Maine.
Wait, 14 and 18?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a... That's a bit of... I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but that is a little bit of a gap for young
Anyway,
people.
they looked up the laws for Maine to like make sure that what they were doing wasn't illegal because they were
Being gay?
in love. No,
That is pretty illegal.
no, like being 14 and dating an 18-year-old.
Oh, I thought the being gay part. I was going to say probably.
And
probably
anyway,
illegal.
if you are dating someone within 5 years of age of you, if you're an adult and they're a minor, it's okay in Maine.
Probably depending on, yeah. Well, yeah. Do I think that person was a pedophile? No, but I think that would raise some eyebrows.
Yeah.
Just because it's, that much.
Yeah. Well, it was only 4 years. I mean, technically, like, now that person would be 20, and the other person would be 24.
And it would be nothing now.
Also, they got married, like, a couple of years ago.
Good
so.
for them. So it turns out that it was,
I got what you wanted. You did? I mean, good. did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So are you ready to stop the evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
You know, we watched the episode where, like, that happened.
Mad love.
In the DCAU. And a lot of those lines from those interrogation tapes are literally straight from the episode.
Yeah, there's a certain glamour to these super criminals type one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just straight up from that.
And say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Yeah, basically word for word.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it was extremely interesting, actually.
Although it felt to me like Arlene Sorkin was more into the lines in the BTAS version.
She did a way better acting job in the BTAS version.
Which
like,
I really appreciate her version of Harley Quinn, and I like her a lot in this, but in the interrogation tapes, she sounds like she's reading a script to me.
she sounds super stiff.
Whereas, it's weird because when she showed up in the game and you're talking to her, she didn't seem that way.
And in that episode in the DCAU, when she was saying the same exact lines, she didn't sound nearly as stiff.
No.
It's kind of like, to me, why didn't you just rip the lines from the episode at that point?
I don't know. I know that there have been a lot of problems with WB and preservation of their media. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even have the original audio files for a while. You know what I mean? Like for that. I mean, look at how long it took them to put it on Blu-ray, and they still have ignored Static Shock.
Well, yeah, because nobody cares about him.
Even I was shocked when I saw how Maxie Zeus was treated. Yeah, I think I care about him quite a bit.
No.
But yeah, it seems like...
Even the people who own the rights to him don't care about him.
Well, it's odd because Dwayne McDuffie's widow, I feel... I don't know her name.
Trouble solving my challenges? Do you admit I am smarter than a bat?
I don't know her name, sorry, but I believe that was his name who made it.
Oh, so, like, his wife is alive and he's dead?
I think she's still alive. She was very open, I know, at least during when she was alive, because I don't know, I didn't look into this. She was very open to Static being used, was my understanding. The problem was, like, other rights holders that had been involved in Milestone Comics, like, are weird about it.
Yeah, because wasn't he going to show up in the DCEU? Before they shut that down and just gave it to James Gunn?
There were talks about that, from what I understand, of using him for that. But I don't really know what's going to happen to that now, because, yeah, I mean, now it's the DCU.
I still think they should put him in.
I mean, I still think they should finish DCEU projects as comics or something, or an animated movie or something.
No.
You're right, sorry. Oh, cool, I forgot about this. Look, here's his cell.
Cool.
Maxie Zeus's cell, and it's got all of this different... So obviously this isn't canon like the actual story, but this is like a blurb of who he was in the comics. Came to believe himself an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus, creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding. This is a guy I wanted to show up in the Arkham games, by the way.
Really? Why?
Because he's interesting, he's a fun character, and then he's mentioned again in City.
Oh.
So he's kind of like Prometheus, where he's mentioned in more than one game, and then he never...
That's really dumb.
...shows up. His criminal activities are perpetrated by his army of followers, and he believes overseen by the Greek gods themselves.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you see someone came to sit with me?
Yeah, I did.
He's in the Let's Play too, right, Cosmo?
Good. Look at that.